Their Majesties now invite before them Jaeger Maldoni.
Jaeger Maldoni, Master of the Order of the Mark. What business do you have with us?
I beg a boon.
If it be a right and proper thing, it shall be yours.
For his skill on the range, and for his leadership and service as a beacon to our community, you enter Taliesin to the noble Order of the Mark.
Call forth the candidate.
Their Majesties call forth Taliesin of Archenfield.
People of the Midrealm, now comes the Honorable Lord Taliesin of Archenfield, forester of the Greenwood Company, since his days as a student of Lord Michael O'Flynn, when the dragon first acquired its barbs. He has risen to be a great bowmaster, companion of the Order of the Sable Shield, guardsman of Flaming Gryphon, champion of the Dragon's Army's forces at Pensick a half-dozen times. Across 2 centuries, he has captained the archers of Flaming Gryphon, now herder of the cats that are South Oaken archery marshals. By his keen eye and steady hand, his bolts fly for the honor of dragon and griffin. From metal and invisible fire, he restores the arrows of the dragon's forces. Shooting crossbow or camera, he brings glory to his kingdom. His on-target kindness warms his barony as a flaming brand. Flordes sustains the archery forces with cold creeks on hot days, and with joy and esperance, he sustains their hearts as well. Your Majesties, it is my honor to present to you Forster Taliesin of Archenfield. Is there a royal peer to speak to his nobility?
Yes, Your Majesty, we have that honor. Taliesin is one of the most outstanding people I know, and I could probably talk a lot, but my wife's known him since he was 11, so I'm just going to let her talk.
Yes, I've known Taliesin since he was 11 years old, and I have watched him grow into a man I admire. He's intelligent, kind, thoughtful, and of course he is dedicated to archery. He's a large part of the reason why we have a strong archery presence in this barony, serving as archery marshal, running practices, and setting up tournaments. It makes me very happy to see you elevate him and to recognize him as the peer that he is. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellencies. Is there a member of the Order of the Chivalry who will speak to Taliesin's chivalry?
I, Sir Osmundus, Master and Knight of the Midrealm and Child of the Gryphon, will speak on behalf of good Taliesin. Taliesin, when he asked me to speak for him, I asked him for 3 virtues, knightly virtues. He gave me prowess, honor, and courtesy. For prowess, what we heard on the way up, I've always known you to be a champion in archery range, and everywhere, every time you're here, you're either with the kingdom or the barony. To that, I give you this, a flint arrowhead, to remember that prowess, virtue. Honor, my brother, you have touched me and touched our barony with who and how you are, and have the honor of being a part of our brotherhood. For that, I give you a ring to remember that honor. For courtesy, which I believe is your greatest virtue of all the knightly virtues that I know, I give you this goblet So you are a true peer. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, sir.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican to speak to his service?
Aye, Your Majesties, we have that honor.
The service that Taliesin gives is astonishing in its generosity because he enables people to come and learn about archery. He provides equipment for them. He allows them to try it and perhaps find the next thing that they love in the SCA. And the other part is his kindness. He is open and generous to everyone. He shines with the light of all goodness, and he shares that so much so that everyone understands and knows and sees that they are welcome, that they are accepted, that they are cherished. And that service is without measure.
Doesn't end there. He's already pledged himself to make himself better so that he can better serve the society across many more of the marshalates involved with this. He's a true pelican in that sense. His ideals of service to the society won't let you down in any way, and will only continue. Thank you,
Majesties, recommend him highly. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellencies. Is there a member of the populace who will speak for Taliesin?
Yes, there is, Your Majesties. I am Roland Thermison of the Three Households, one of the founders of this very barony. And I have seen the growth of this gentleman for more than 3 decades. And am proud to have been able to witness that. His talent is unquestioned. He's been baronial archery champion so often that I've heard jokes about retiring the office in his honor. I believe they were jokes at any rate, Your Majesties. I'm not 100% sure.
I hope they're.
Yeah, well, yeah. But he has also learned craftsmanship to build the tools of his trade and his interests, and has also been willing to share those skills with others freely and patiently. And finally, as has been mentioned, his service is unquestioned also. Any event in the barony that you will go to, you will find him on the range, marshalling, directing, and teaching. So, Your Majesties, talent, craftsmanship, teaching, and service, I have no hesitation at all in recommending him to Your Majesties and feel he would be a valued addition to your order. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for those words.
Call for the members of the nobility.
Your Majesties.
That's so many.
I have been very honored to know Taliesin for 33 years. As a teenager, you treated me with respect. You never spoke down to me. And I felt very much a part of this barony, partly because of you. You are always smiling, even with the mask on, you smile. You are always enthusiastic about everything that this kingdom and barony provides. And being a baroness for 4.5 years now, you've come and spoken with me about the things you've been doing. And I've also learned what a humble person you are. Never ever bragging, never. But always enthusiastic, always excited to share your love of archery with everyone. Thank you so much for enriching our barony and your kingdom. Thank you.
Majesties, everyone has said everything I could ever say. He is my friend. Thank you so much for recognizing him as the peer that he is. Congratulations.
Thank you, Your Excellencies.
Thank you, Your Excellencies. Please summon forth members of the Order of the Mark.
Hunters of the Mark, present yourselves before their majesties.
Hunters of the Order of the Mark, as you've heard the words from these nobles, is it still your opinion that Taliesin belongs in the Order of the Mark?
Aye.
That's close enough. I'm saying they said aye. Taliesin, right mindful of your prowess of ranged weapons and the responses to the wishes of your peers, even virtually, we are resolved to make you a hunter of the Mark. Know that to wear the bracers of the Order of the Mark is to hold a sacred trust, that the obligation of peerage will demand your efforts every moment of your life.
Hunter of the Mark must serve all persons, holding firm in the face of immeasurable obstacles, diligently standing watch so that all may be protected. A hunter of the Mark must be patient in all things, measuring the weight of your words, speaking absolute truth at all times.
A hunter of the Mark must ever be mindful of the power of their weapon, knowing there is no return from where it was released.
A hunter of the Mark must love their kingdom, fulfill most faithfully their feudal duties to their barony, their sovereign, teaching all those that would come up behind them. Their words must be true beyond question. They must never flee from the face of their foes, but stand fast and aim true. They must preserve when the light is darkest, and always and everywhere they must be the guardian of humility and resolution.
The laws of the society and the customs of the kingdom require that a hunter must possess prowess, as you have most certainly demonstrated here today. A hunter must be considerate, as you have shown yourself, and that these nobles here have attested very many times. Do you still desire to be a member of this peerage?
I do.
Are there bracers?
Then take from our hands this symbol of nobility and token of our esteem. Wear them proudly, that all may recognize your skills and your service as we have acknowledged it this day.
Are there medallions?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Taliesin, this is a baronial legacy medallion. This legacy starts with you. So take this token from our hands as an outward symbol.
Yes. Is there a cape and or hood? Where is his ordnance?
Majesty, I present the oaken axe. It is a legacy weapon that will pass from hunter to hunter in the oaken region, much like the spurs of our noble brethren. And much like the spurs, I must now read the long list. Get ready. Okay. Moldani McBrew.
Bear your ordnance with skill, so disposing your heart to goodness that you never use it to injure anyone unjustly, but always use it to defend the just and the right.
Taliesin, we will take your oath now.
I here swear fealty and do homage to the crown of the Middle Kingdom, to ever be a worthy hunter of the Mark, patient in pursuit, measured in judgment, obedient to my liege lord, a steadfast missileer, ever ready with bow, blade, or engine, watchful of the realms well our borders. Thus swear I, Taliesin of Archenfield.
This do we hear, and shall never forget, nor fail to reward that which is given. Fealty with love, service with honor, and oath breaking with justice.
So, Taliesin will tell you now. In remembrances of oaths given and received, in remembrance of your lineage and legacy. Be thou a good hunter. Taliesin, please stand up. As part of the buffet for a hunter of the mark, Her Majesty will take this arrow.
And if you were to not keep your vows, then let you be as this arrow.
Now, as a peer of the martial order, I will deliver the last blow on answer, as we talked about in Jesus, I was not hitting that.
Don't miss the words. Yes. Hunter, Taliesin. Sorry, Taliesin. Yes, clap.
Hunter!
And patriot of archery and missile combat. We are honored to elevate him unto the most noble order of the mark for his prowess, his service, and teaching on the archery range. We number him a peer of our realm, with all of the rights, responsibilities, and privileges, with the right to bear the badge, tinctureless, a set of nesting scales, weights within conjoined to a mastule flurry at the upper point. For Hunter Taliesin, huzzah!
Please take your hands.